So, I'm not 100% sure what I'm really going to be doing with this right now. Mainly, I just want to kind of, oh, maybe this was really good timing because I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I know it's probably not related to the thing, but I just now, after I started, got a notification. Inside Monster Jam, Episode 1, Introduction. I don't think that's really anything important. It's probably just another one of their, like, YouTube things. You can probably tell from my voice that it's a little bit crazy, and I am a little bit sick, and I am not doing 2012 tour until next week, which I already talked about if you guys did not see that. But we do have some predictions to be making now. Really, the problem that we're running into is I don't have anything to go off of, so we're just gonna have to kind of see. We always have to check the driver's page. So I don't really have anything too specific set up right now. I just really want to throw some stuff out there. So I think, oh yeah, let me make a new slide real quick. Okay, yeah, this is a default one. So let me think tours, right? This is just gonna think. So I think what's gonna happen here is Arena. I think it's gonna be the same thing, right? Arena East, Arena Central, and Arena West. Really from there, I guess it's just gonna be guessing colors. I wouldn't doubt yellow and red again, because they've been running that all postseason as well. But when I think of Monster Jam, I really usually think of, like, green. Oh, this is a hard word, okay. It's either gonna be, okay. I don't have any exact ideas. Those are my expectations for the colors. This is really what I think the outline for tours will be looking like. Well, I'm really good at typing at 7:30 in the morning. This is a quick stream because I have to go to school in like 30 minutes-ish. Oh yeah, there's way too many options, okay. What I do want to talk about here though is Max D, right? Max D, obviously next year, 20, okay, why was there underscore? I don't know. Next year, 20 years, so it's obviously, it's gonna be something to talk about, right? So, I'm gonna roll with this. It might more than likely not gonna happen actually. Max D on every tour. I know what you might be thinking. This is a very far out idea, but just hear me out with this. Alright, so we have arenas. I think arena Max D's will be looking like I'm trying to remember that one guy's name. I don't remember his name, so I'm just gonna put the ones I do remember the names of right now. Definitely expecting Blake Ranger, I don't remember now. Colt Stevens. I think he could be one for arenas. Mark List. And let me actually really quick find out who it is. I don't know what's going on. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's not okay. So what I'm really gonna try to find out here is what are we looking at for Max D? I just want Max D. What are all these? Please. Oh. Max D. Alright, here we go. Dang it, I don't want the Monster Jam page. Okay. This is only showing this year. That's not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for everyone. Who am I looking for? That's who it is. Brendan Rassel. I think he's coming back. I mean, he was a new driver. Did a couple shows. Is Brendan? I don't. I definitely see him coming back. And then stadiums. I could see anywhere from Tom Meents, Mark List, and Cole Stevens. That's really what I'm working with here. Actually, really quick, let me just add something here. With them being up there, I do find, oh, I'm sorry, I do find it quite unlikely Mark List will be found in arenas. Okay, also I should probably clear this up. Mark List is here because, I think it's Puerto Rico that he's driving it. Let me see. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Mark List is driving Max D, and I know it could just be because it's an international show, and Mark List is driving El Toro Loco already, but I really think that I have this down here because obviously they have him driving Max D for this show, and they still had El Toro Loco there, but they're not running it for him. And personally, I would see Mark List staying in El Toro Loco more than being changed. So I think that he is definitely going to be put on the Max D team next year, just to get more Max D drivers who will be able to drive in the Encore as well. Which is also, I think they are just trying to pick kind of the best drivers who are in temporary like fell trucks already. So, and then they're just gonna try to put them in Max D. And then as I said, they're just doing it with the best drivers they can find. I think that's what this is looking like. I'm not 100% sure. But that's why I think Mark List will end up being Max D. I do want to talk about Encore. Max D's always had some kind of interest in Encore, so let's just think about what we might end up seeing in Encore. I'm definitely expecting another reverse stunt attempt. Across all the Encores, multiple Max D backflips at the same time. We're definitely gonna expect to see that. Moonwalks, I find it very hard to believe that we won't be seeing moonwalks. And Max D jumps. Another Max D, I guess? I don't really know. Different Max Ds on the circuit. Oh my god, what am I doing? Obviously, there's a lot of Max Ds that could be run, like red, black, yellow. We got silver, new 20th. There's a lot of possibilities for what Max D will be looking like next year. Let me just clarify real quick for later. And when we do the reaction next Monday, so it's only 3 days out, I am gonna come back to this, kind of see where I got with the guessing, because I mean, in some aspects of it, not all, but in some I do see this being relatively correct. So tours look like this, Max used to look like this, I think. I'm gonna only put that as a severe maybe. I highly, highly doubt Team Men's will be returning, though, because, I mean, that's not part of Team Max D, so it was just another one of Tom Men's trucks at the end of the day. Not really something that I would expect in a Max D Encore. I mean, maybe, but not greatly. Dang it, I want to... Wait. Is Bad Company on the Superstore? Oh, tell me. This is great. And the, can they stop mixing these up? They did it on the mini poster, and now they did it here. They keep mixing up the World Finals and True Heavy Metal, the two different Gravediggers. How? They don't... How? Alright, well, I was saving some money so I could buy some monster machines, but, I mean, $10, I mean, they don't even have this series in the store, and this thing is like $25 online. But I guess I should probably wait off on that because, it is still going to get to the stores eventually, hopefully. I mean, I said that with Black Pearl, and guess what never showed up, and now it's $100. So, who knows what's going to happen with that. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure if I'll buy that. No, it's not like I have enough. I mean, not with Monster Jam shipping. Definitely not. Alright, that's what I'm expecting for Max D. Next thing. There is a lot to predict here. I'm not 100% sure on the show, but I had heard somewhere, I think it was just announced that Indy drivers are starting to be put in the Feld trucks, like, Telushka, I don't know how to say it, the Get Her Done people. One of them is driving Megalodon next year. So, I would definitely have to say that I'm expecting some new Indy stuff. So, let's just talk about some drivers I'm expecting to see in the lineups. I think we will be seeing Preston Perez in Toxic. There's really a lot to be expecting. Oh. Moji Strong debuts. With that, right, there is a new to be announced Feld truck, like, all over the place, right? Yep, here we go in Houston, right? We know it's Feld because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is a Feld truck. I think it's gonna be Emoji Strong, right? And then we look at Puerto Rico, and we have another to be announced Feld truck with Cody Saucier driving. So I think Emoji Strong will debut with Menard Light, obviously. I don't know, something about this sounds right, I think. I was going to do this on Sunday, but I didn't really think I would have that much time to. So instead I did it in the morning when I still only have like 30 minutes. So I guess maybe that wasn't the best idea still. So I'm expecting 5 tours. This whole page worth of Max D stuff I'm expecting to see. Lineup predictions is what we're working on now. So, I don't see Weston Anderson retiring out of Monster Jam anytime soon, right? Maybe out of Gravedigger, though, because I think the reason he was in Gravedigger to begin with was because it was the 40th anniversary, but he also still has, like, mega trucks and mud trucks to go back to. So you never know if he will be retiring, and he just ran last year for 40 years, but I highly doubt that's what this is going to be looking like, so. I see Bog Hog debuting. Whoa. Alright, this is what I want to touch up on. Scooby-Doo potential retirement. Really, with the Warner Brothers sponsor, we haven't seen much. Scooby-Doo's really, it's been a dead truck. I mean, we did, oh, that's so close. We did see, you know, Miranda Cozad this year, but apart from that, who was really driving it this year, right? And Lindsay Reed is going to be driving Mastermind Dalmatian all of October, which is arguable that it's probably because Miranda Cozad is in Australia, but that's only for a small amount of time, really. So you never really know when you say that, and even then, like I was saying, Warner Brothers retirement has not been seeing anything, right? Scooby-Doo was ran on one tour this year, and it was a small arena tour, so we haven't seen anything from superheroes, except in diecast since Hot Wheels was around. So personally, I don't see that continuing much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Scooby-Doo still lasting, personally. I'm not sure what to think about Team Throttle Monster. Because, I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. They've really stepped away from Monster Jam in a lot of aspects, like diecast. They went with Monster Machines, but yeah. Because only the indies that aren't affiliated with really Monster Jam anymore have done that, so not really sure what to think about that. Assuming that they're racing next year, I'm going to say this. I just see that happening, right, Dave Wolford? Oh, yeah. You want to see about Maxi's 20th anniversary? This is what I got for that. This is everything I have for that already. So, I think there's still more to be added onto. But this is where we're at right now, so. I just don't know about the Encore being that big with what we just saw from Gravedigger. And we know that the drivers had nothing to do with that. It was all Feld. I mean, Dennis even complained about it. That's how you know it was a bad Encore. Dennis Anderson complained about a Gravedigger Encore, so. Yeah, you really just never know what's going to happen. But I do still see a lot of Max D's driving next year. That's why a lot of drivers have been brought back and pushed into Max D. And I could see a couple different Max D's running. I'm definitely expecting all the different colors of Max D's in the Encore. Well, maybe not all of them, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Number one thing though, I definitely think we're gonna see reverse starts at number 2. That's definitely my main expectation for the Max D Encore. We're gonna see the reverse start attempted again. That's. Oh no. Have you seen the 35th anniversary Encore? It was awesome. Hang on. Let me pull this up. That thing was wild. 40th, sure, but the 35th was anything but bad. We'll roll with Monster Jam Lord here because I've used clips from him before in streams, so let's hope this is just what we're working with for 35th. I mean, they did try to milk out the whole backflip idea again, like this, but, so they just put all the Andersons that were driving that year in Gravediggers and made the new backflips, but then they just pulled out the whole, like, squad, and they just started going off. I don't know, I thought that same thing too, just because it was recent, but I did honestly just see it for the first time not too long ago, so who knows. Yeah, this was a pretty good encore. Actually, a fun point, if you look in the background, a truck goes, like, front flipping in the back. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I had to get on that whole tangent. Oh, yeah, that's true. I think the 40th body was cool, though. So, yeah, I mean, Max D has never had an anniversary body, really. We saw the black one for 15th, and we might have saw something for 10th. It's never really been a Team Max D thing, so I'm not sure what to think for that. I'm definitely expecting that, especially with what I'm saying. Indies, oops. Oh, is that a memorial thing? Okay. With Indy drivers being put in the Feld trucks next year, it does open more space for previous Feld drivers to. What just unplugged? What? Huh? I did not unplug. I did not unplug my Passport E. I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. With Indy stepping into Feld trucks, I see Feld drivers returning to circuits, which means maybe back to 14 drivers in stadium shows. Yeah, I literally have 4 minutes, so I'm gonna be ending the stream here. I might pick back up on this on Sunday, but this is really the only stuff I really had come to mind. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at right now for predictions. I'm gonna be heading out to school, so I'll see you guys next time. Which next time we'll either be picking back up on this, might be wrapping up the 2012 tour, or it's obviously gonna be the reaction. Actually, that's if it's not a stadium. I have so many plans next week. It's a crazy week. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. And yeah, that wraps up this stream.